My name is Maybelle Estelle. It's French. And I'm here today to tell you about Maybelle's laws of dying. Now you may think, why do we need laws of dying? People's just been dying for years and years, like, oh I don't know, like 6,000 years people been dying. Well anyway, I made up these laws because there's people out there breaking people's hearts just to dying when they ain't supposed to, or being real inconvenient when it ain't convenient to die. So I made up these laws to help people know when to die. Okay, here we go. Rule number 1. You can't die suddenly. Now that's just rude. You ain't giving people no time to get used to the idea you're gonna die. And you just up and die like that, like in a car wreck or a brain aneurysm or something like that. Oh, that's just rude. Because you ain't got nothing prepared and everybody's all crying for months and months and months after you die. Well, that just ain't nice. Rule number 2. You can't take longer than a year to die. Because that just drains the family and it sucks up all the money and all the savings. That's just wrong. So if you're going to die, you need to die in less than a year so you don't put a strain on your family, okay? Now, these two kind of go together a little bit. Number 3, you can't die in the winter up north because it's too freaking cold. And everybody's got to go shivering out by the gravesite. Now, that's just wrong. And you can't die in the summer in Florida. It's too freaking hot. Everybody's all sweating to death out by the cemetery. That just ain't right. So, you got to save your dying time. Like up north, you can die in summertime up north. Or in the spring or the fall. Okay? And down in Florida, you can die in the winter. That's pretty good. Or the spring or the fall. Not in the summer. Okay? Now, you cannot die near any major holiday. Okay? This is number 5. That was number 3 and 4. This is number 5. Okay? You cannot die near any major holiday. Like Christmas and Thanksgiving and Easter and, you know, whatever your major holiday is in your religion. Well, none of that business, because that'll just ruin that holiday for the rest of everybody, okay? So, let's stay away from that, okay? Now, another one, it's out of order, but that's okay. I had it as number 9, but I think I want to put it right after major holidays. We're going to put it as special days. You know, like Valentine's Day and St. Patrick's Day and Halloween for some of you people. You know, I'll talk to you about Halloween some other time, okay? But anyway, now, another one here is you can't die on anybody else's birthday if they're still alive, because you would forever ruin their birthday. And that would just be wrong. Okay, now let's quickly finish up these here. You cannot die and leave a bunch of junk. Now, I had to set that rule for Mama and Papa Dewdrop because they have got 56 years worth of junk that they have been saving their whole entire marriage. That's just wrong, leaving all that junk to your children. They got to sort through all that stuff. I'll tell you about that some other time. Well, let's see. Now, when to die? Well, I'll tell you when you can die. You can die on your own birthday. That is a very good time to die, unless, of course, your birthday's in the wintertime up north and the summertime down in Florida, or on a major holiday, or some of these others. You don't want to be breaking them other rules just to die on your own birthday. Okay? Now, you can die on somebody else's birthday if they're already dead. Like, I don't know, like President's Day. That's a really good day to die. That's when my mother-in-law died. And I'll tell you about her some other time. She died on President's Day, and she didn't break none of the rules. I will tell you about her some other time. Now, there's some things, just one little side note, you cannot die before your parents. That is the wrong order of things. Parents ought not be burying their children. Now that's just wrong. So, now, if you follow these rules that I've done set out, you won't be breaking people's hearts, and you won't be making it all inconvenient and everything. And be sure and get your funeral arrangements set early. Like, I don't know, about 23. That's how old you ought to be when you set up your funeral arrangements. Because you're pretty crazy still at 23, and you might just die suddenly and just ruin it all for everybody. Okay, well, you just keep these rules in mind, and that's all I'm going to talk about right now. Thank you very much, and have a nice day.